the
I wouldn't go
self-driving
that far.
car yesterday.
She definitely shouldn't have probably been walking across the street like that, but the car should have been able to sense her before it hit her.
And that woman driving probably shouldn't have been texting or whatever she was doing. Like there was.
She was looking down. I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
Was that a woman?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. Okay, you sure? Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Oh. Looked. Is that the one with the criminal record? Is that the driver?
Oh, I don't know.
No. Just wondering.
Take my pearls off and strangle you.
Boy, Denise really hopped too yesterday, though.
Well,
Remember,
sure.
we were like,
Yes.
I mean, I had a sense that had the Uber driver not run over that woman, Denise would have.
Oh.
Like, she would have, changed. She was not happy with that woman crossing the street.
Okay, I'm Googling monkey grinder.
Not happy with that woman crossing the street. She was...
Why are you so quick to jump on Uber?
I'm not.
And the technology.
Well, I'm not really. I'm an Uber driver. That's how much I love Uber.
I think you're expired. You have to use it.
No, I'm really not. But I'm not. But I'm just saying. At the tail of the show yesterday, it was like, whoa, where did OJ's attorney come from over here?
It wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. Come on.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was in here.
Yeah.
Oh, it was? It's really... I was the one who's complaining that this week has been dragging on, and yet everything seems to be compressed all of a sudden. But no, the video, I mean, this guy, well, it's a girl, which I didn't know that, by the way. Did you see the video?
Yes.
Again, I don't like to make...
No, I'm with you. I questioned it also at first because I thought there was...
Right.
I thought there was a facial hair.
Yeah, me too. And so I don't like to make disparaging remarks about people looking like a girl or looking like a boy or whatever. But I thought there was a man. Sure. But anyway, they're in this self-driving car, and they're like looking at the. I guess you could play the video for the sake of having just for the sake of ambient sound.
Yeah, there was no even that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is. I pulled it, but it sounds like this.
Just silence.
We've got it up on the stove, though.
So the video, and the person is just, texting and...
Well, that's kind of supposed to be the point of being able to have a self-driving car eventually, right? That you're not...
I don't see how self-driving cars can detect people. Like, for instance, my Malibu, we just talked to Skip Weber, like my Malibu will detect things nearby, like a car or a person, and beep.
Yes.
When somebody is around. Mm-hmm. But it won't activate. I think they have this like collision prevention system where it does pop into gear when I give when I accelerate off of a stoplight and the person in front of me isn't, it'll generally stop. It's the only time it's ever happened. But generally, the car won't just react on its own. The beep is designed to tell you that somebody's right there, but you have to be the one to react. This person, to me, even though the woman clearly was doing something wrong in terms of walking and doing whatever and not paying attention herself, you would think...
She never even looked in the direction of the vehicle.
Yeah. She came out of nowhere.
I'm just saying, I think there was obviously wrong things on both sides.
Right.
Because she never even looked.
I've done that in the middle of the night, though, where somebody's like darted across the street and I've had to slam on my brakes. So, and that's kind of the problem is that, like, if you're paying attention, it could have been avoided.
Yeah, that's where I think the human element is necessary. Right. And that's where the self-driving car thing becomes an issue. First of all, frankly, like even my Malibu is a self-parking car, but I still am uncomfortable using it because I can't really... The idea of letting go of my steering wheel in a moving vehicle doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't feel right.
Even cruise control is not something that I like because...
I love cruise.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you have to kind of get used to it and be...
Yep.
You have to be a certain mode like that, I can't do it. But I do think that there's an element here that I do believe this accident could have been avoided. Maybe it couldn't have been, but just the idea of watching. I think
it looks like it could have been. Like she should have known. The person in the car probably would have. Yeah, should have at least swerved.
Yeah, watching this video, it's like, okay, we get it that you're a self-driving car, but I think at some point you kind of have to pay attention to what's going on.
That woman should have had her eyes on the road because she should have been able to have stopped it herself.
What's scary though is that people even like now driving not self-driving cars are texting and doing the same thing that woman was doing, looking up and down and up and down
and they're driving the car.
And they're driving the car.
Right.
It's like, pay attention, people.
Yeah. So that was the interesting development there. We've got more on the Austin bomber, also a really interesting national article that takes on Kim Gardner in her Greitens indictment. We'll follow up on that too.